Well, I figured I'd make a video of Grand Bend. Yeah. We are. Oh, let's see here. Get an exact. We're down below Natchez, in between Natchez and Old River. Mile 333. And we are not making that much speed, but we're still shoving. It's just slack water down there. Got boats coming up below. Got one coming down behind. It's cruising. Anyway, I'm gonna steer. It's so slack. This is a bend that can be steered. When it's running water, it's a plank. I mean, it's it's a tight turn. It's a tight turn. You guys kind of pay attention to what you're doing. At this stage of river, it's really it's not any tighter than it is when it's just kind of normal low water. It's kind of washed out pretty good. So. Yeah, I steered it. It was a fairly easy steer. When I got on about 30 days ago, and it was about the same stage. Actually, it's a little lower, a little slacker probably around there. Yeah. And if we have to, we'll burn a little fuel at the lower end. We always got plenty of throttle. The tow it's a 25 barge tow. It's light. The barges aren't loaded as heavy, 9-foot draft, so everything's lighter. So it's I can handle it a lot better. I can get up on buoys, whatever I need to do, fall off of them. I'm not gonna get. I can't remember how I played those buoys. I don't think I got up on anything stupid, but I took what I needed down there, and we'll just kind of play our sounders and see how it goes. It's just crazy looking. It was really it was just eerie. Yesterday coming down on Vicksburg, that Tallulah up above and Transylvania on down there, that stretch, man, it was just weird. Just seeing so much sand. It's kind of eerie. It's definitely weird. Definitely weird seeing the water. Yesterday it was real calm and slack, so there wasn't any wind yesterday, so it was just flat. Today we got white caps out there. It's white capping pretty good actually. Wind's been blowing today, but it really did look crazy. Just seeing all the sandbars, and then, like I said, it was really slack water. I mean, wasn't any wind blowing, so it looked like glass. Beautiful day. Guys been out painting, shining the brass up. My starting straight shirt on. Steering a little bit. Where I wanted to go. Yeah. Pretty. that. Oh, there it is. I messed with it today. Yeah, it's wide. See that upper end? It's wide. We just washed out pretty good. I don't remember getting anything crazy shallow on that top side. I think I think that back there behind me, back there by washout bayou, that, man, there's no water. Right. Yeah, outside of that saddle line, down there Fairview area, there wasn't any water. We'll run on down here at Grand Bend. It's just a trip seeing all these dikes up out of the water, and just a bank, just seeing how much bank there is. How much river bank. Stone? Yeah, Roger. You bet. Yeah, get on there. We'll get you out. Get you on around on that lower end once you get out there.
Sounds good, thanks.
I figured he's coming on down with it. See, that's down in the bend. Head off down in there. It's all buoyed. It's all buoyed off. That one, yeah, I forget that one pulled in, but that's on two. I got that zoomed out, so it's plenty wide. Plenty wide. It's about what I expected. It'll be a little. I ain't gonna say race. Hopefully not a race around there, but if we need to, we can burn. We'll burn a little fuel if we need to. A little extra fuel, I mean. But I don't think it's gonna be too bad. I don't remember it being anything hairy when I come down through there a month ago. Lots of big pine trees down here, that's for sure. I had noticed that, I guess. I don't know. Notice the riverbank more, that's for sure. I can't even pick up over the top of the bar there. Not picking up buoys down in through there. But they're down there. And then they're good. They're same. They are exactly where they were. Like I said, about a month ago. We might burn. I can't remember if I had to get on it a little bit on that lower end or not. I think I did. We'll know shortly. I don't recall it scaring me or anything. I don't remember that. I don't think it was anything that really got me. Which it's not. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't pay attention for damn sure. Stay on my A game. You don't want to let it fall off down in there. You will be in a race. Especially down on that lower end, man. I've done quite a bit of bank racing lower end of Grand Bend. Because there's certain stages that'll get a little, up top up here, get kind of slack, it'll be a little wide, a little slack, and you get thinking, oh yeah, man, that's an easy steer. And to be honest, it's been a long time since I have flanked it. I think it's been a while since I flanked it. Probably, if we got a good shot of water right now, where it got real swift before it had a chance to rise, but it just, then it picks up, it would be very hairy. You would not, it would drop you in there, pretty severely. Not saying it could be done, but this one of those turns, this is one of those, this was one that'll kind of separate you out a little bit. I mean, I really could say that generally, I think this is more, lately it seems now, through the years, I think you see a little bit of change in the way the bar works and stuff, and where the docks, water, this and that and other, but it seems, from my memories I'm having, I'm really trying to think. I think it's really primarily a steerable turn. But it is one that definitely can it's like all of them, they all bear watching at this stage. They all bear watching all the time. I don't want to single out that some of them just their tendencies. That's what it is. They just have tendencies. Each turn kind of has its own tendency, and as long as you respect those tendencies and kind of understand them and are familiar with them, then you're usually pretty good. It's when if you hadn't been on a river, say you've been running the upper for 6 months or something like that. I mean, there have been times when I've done that. It'd been almost a year since I'd been down south, and more so the other way around. It'll be years before I go up north sometimes. But and these the river will change enough, or you'll forget exactly what the tendencies of that turn are, and then you throw in there the tendencies of boat and tow that you're on. You got to factor in that also. Yeah, it's kind of neat about it, especially we haven't had this tow but just since Greenville, but we've had we've got to handle some pretty treacherous river since then, but the point I was going to make was handling these tows. Usually the time we get down this far south with them, on the runs that I'm on, like we've been pushing most of these barges since St. Louis. Now that's not this one. We picked up 19 and Greenville this trip down. Barge loads of, I think mainly rice, I would assume this time of year. Yeah, you kind of get used to the tendencies of the boat and the tow, how it handles. So you factor in then how the turns handle, the tendencies of the turn, and that kind of gives you an idea how to navigate the turn. I'm rattling on. But see those dikes just because that's crazy. I've definitely not only just taken mental notes, but I've taken pictures of quite a few of these dikes that we run across. I mean, we run over the top of that stuff when the water's up, and a lot of this stuff. But seeing where the breaks are in the dikes and stuff, seeing them on a chart is one thing, but when you can actually visually see it, it gives you a whole, better understanding of where you need to be. Yeah. I mean, those dikes are sticking out of the water real good there. You pick them up on radar, so yeah, getting a visual of that, and then that right there, man, those are things that'll stick in my brain when that water gets up. See, that's a dike there, but really until you get up to the shore, it's really not. It's really pretty low, And then that's a pretty flat dike. I don't see much stuff across the top of it, like any high spots. It looks pretty well like it should on the charts. It's showing minus 24. It does look a little thinner on the base. Towards the base might be a little. I think it's just a sand, just optical illusion. See what we're doing, 17 foot out there. I don't want to get up on them buoys too much. That's a good distance to run. The tightest spot's going to be right here. I'll probably drop down a little bit. But once we get to that point right there, I'll pretty much feel that the turn is about made. If I'm kind of pointed down that way. We'll see. But see, I mean, it's not anything. And we're not falling off, and nothing stupid. We're not sliding. It's just really going to be just a nice, easy turn. See, normally if it was running water, I'd be jacked up on that buoy right there. I would be jacked. I would be pointed at that. I'd have that buoy right there on my jack stack. And then, but now then, instead of having it on my jack stack, I'm playing off of it, like what, 400 foot? Maybe. Yeah. Every bit. Every bit of 400 foot off of it. But that's kind of the upper, that's really the upper turn, that's not a turn buoy. I would consider that's more kind of your turn buoy, your upper turn buoy right here. Where you want, when they say that, that's kind of what I turn on. I'm like, see, I'm going to get pointed back at that one, even though that's more your turn buoy. Like if you pictured it a square, that would be the corner. It's not a square, but it's the furthest tip, out. I don't know. Sometimes I get lost in the explanation. But yeah, you see how that's a minute and a half. That's us right here, and that's where we're going to be in a minute and a half. And then obviously I've got my, draw that down, that's mile ring, that's half mile ring, and that's a 1 mile ring. And it's really not, see, I mean, we're falling off a little bit, but like I said, I'm kind of getting pointed back down to that. I'm playing so far off these buoys, it's not even funny, but I see my butt's not even on the sailing line, which I wouldn't want to really drop off down in there that deep. See, that looked like it might be, it's 23 foot out there, but looks like it might get a little flat. That bar kind of, we'll let it kind of drop down in a little bit. I steered up on a little bit, let it fall off. Yeah, it's no need to get up on those buoys. I mean, yeah, that's not it. This is easy steer around here.
Carl center stone straight.
Stone straight. Come in there, Carl Center. Stone straight. Hey, yeah,
Carl center Teresa Wood.
Hey, Carl.
Yeah, man, I'm not picking them up. I don't know if they can hear me or not. Do me a favor and ask them if I stay below that Bob Dogs on the one, if they're all right with that. I don't think I'm gonna make it around the bend.
All right, I'll check with him. Did you get that stone straight?
Yeah, I got it. Tell him about it. Show him coming on. Tell him to keep coming if he wants to. He got to get up out there.
All right, sounds good. He said, Kevin, just go ahead and keep charging up that buoys and check back with you. You should be able to get up out of there, though.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the corner and try to get out of here. Appreciate you, man.
You bet. Tracy Wood stone straight. I'll be stopping right here waiting on all y'all to come around the bend there on the one.
Got you fine there. I appreciate the relay, Skipper.
You bet. Take care.
Got up on that buoy a little 22 foot though. I don't want to get up on her. I'm gonna let her fall off. Kind of getting up on her a little bit. She's hanging out here too. She's hanging out here. She's not going nowhere near the bank. She's just dead. We're making 7. Yeah, 7. But yeah. It might slip off a little on that lower end, but to be honest, I'm gonna let it, so maybe pick up what current we have in the bin and kind of get a little boost out of here. Yeah. I mean, no, you know, well, I'm gonna hush. I forget, I'm on camera. I don't want to put out all my intentions. What I was thinking was, I wouldn't mind a little bank race right now, but it's just slow. But you better watch what you wish for, because that's not something. You don't ever really want to get in a race with a bank. We're slipping off down in there. They're always fun to tell about after you've made it through them. But they're really not something you want to intentionally try to do. That being said, younger, wilder days, people, younger, wilder days. Yeah, I let her fall off a little bit down here. I let her fall off a little bit, but she's punching right back up on. I mean, I kind of let her fall off and then pull back up on, and she'll get right out there to them. I mean, and I'm not even. We're running half throttle. Yeah, 20, 30 foot on that. You'll watch that corner right there. I don't want to hang it, but it doesn't. There's not like a finger bar coming out really. See how that bar is working? And it's a pretty flat bar right there. So that was where I was more worried, actually, right in through here, you know, because of that flat bar. But the way that is, it's not gonna. It's really probably like it's showing right here. It's more of a cut bar off that end of that right in through here. Yeah, she's gonna drop off a little bit down in here now. You see, I'm gonna stay up on those buoys. It's tighter. It's not that she's gonna fall off. It's just. It's a little tighter, and you're coming at this thing not straight. You know, you're gonna be you're coming through here sideways, so you're not, you know, just that wide. You know, these turns, we're making them, you know, sideways. So we need a lot more river than just what we've got. Now then, see, I'll pull up on her. I've got it hard down right now, jacking up on those buoys, and it's pulling right up on them. You see? I mean, actually, so much so I got to pull her down. Yeah, she get right up on them buoys real quick. She throw her up there. That's the advantage of having this lighter tow, and just with 25 barges in it. This boat usually push 30 and 30 heavies, and then so 25 light barges with this boat's really not much of a challenge. I mean, I don't sounded arrogant, but. And you do see I'm taking up quite a bit, pretty much all especially right down in through here. Now I'll flatten her out a little bit as I get the turn pretty much made. Like about, you know, I say made, but the rest of it I'll be pulling down once we get through here. But you see I'm taking up pretty much all the river right there. I don't want to get much up on those buoys, and I don't want to get down in there much more. But she's really just the control. It's got a lot of control. You see? I mean, I can pull her up on that one pretty good, which I am. because then there's a flat. Now that I'm going to pull back, what I'll do is I'm pulling up now. When I pull down, it's going to lift that, which will get my head back over. It's keeping me further over here instead of down there. That's what I'm doing. See, I got her swinging around. Now then, I'm going to kind of lift that ass. As I lift my butt, it's going to steer the head down. So I wanted more room. So you create that room. Now then I can kind of steer now I'm going to be able to steer and it'll lift this butt a little bit, you see. And then I'll kind of start flattening it out and get, run that sailing line, it'll start flattening out with that sailing line around there a little bit more. Won't be that drastic. But see, she's falling out pretty good. She's getting down here a little bit, but I'm really kind of letting her, you see? I'm running her straight rudder and letting her, because if I jacked up on it, I'd catch that bar. I don't want to do that. So like I said, I was creating this room and then kind of just feathering her around here. It's just kind of a play, and you see, I'm not really using my rudder much now. I'm really just kind of feathering her through here now. But I like the positioning. Everything looks good. We're not falling off in there too deep. We're making our turn. We're over here. We're definitely over here. But we've also got our head out on the buoy. So like I said, we're taking that. But you see how now then we're kind of starting to flatten out. We're coming off that bank more. But also staying off the bar. It's one of those things, man. You can get up on that bar and you can get down here. You just got to play that fine middle. And it's really not hard. It's really as dead as this water is. It's real forgiving. It's very forgiving at this stage. As with this boat, this tow, for what it looks like, I know it looks like it takes off a lot. But now that's to each everybody. This is to me. I know what the tendencies are. I know what it's going to do. Now you put somebody else around here and doing this, I don't know. But I'm really familiar with the tendencies of what's going on. And at this, to be honest, I'm going around here at any point I could lose a main engine at any point and still feel just as comfortable. Of course, I'd have to come ahead on one engine, but that's kind of the mindset you want to have, to where you set yourself up to where you're not fighting it around there. Really, it's not a fight. It's really a nice, easy steer around here, which is what we would hope that it was going to be. But also pretty much new. I didn't remember anything really just freaking me out around here. And see, now at this point, I consider the turn made, because I've already got my rings back up on it. I'm looking down. I'm not having to fight off the bar. We've got 50 foot of water out there on our, yeah. We're still not around the turn. We're actually, you would say half, the midpoint. Yeah, probably at the apex, I guess you'd call it, right here. But for all in, it's yeah, it's made. It's made. At this point, I really feel if I had to stop, I could stop right here. We don't have any, I would, don't get me wrong, it wouldn't be ideal, but if I needed to, I could flatten around on that cut bar or land over there. Either one. In an emergency situation. Hypothetical. Anyway, that's about that. Might get on down through. I'll get on down through this lower end, and we'll have, I think that Susan Stahl. We get up on this a little bit. We'll get him around. We're not going very fast at all. See, it's 6.7 forward, 2.3 sideways. Son. But those sandbars, man. God. See, there's the stall. not. I did tell him. Normally, not. We were really running. If we was, he would be giving me a little bit more space around this turn. But we'd already communicated. Well, I think I said on there, yeah, on the video, about him getting on, get on down here behind us. That way I can get pretty much up on that turn a little bit on this lower end, give him room to shoot on by me. And we'll get her done. I'm selling straight to the stall. Just plan on that one. I'll stay up on the turn, on this lower end down here. And we come on by on that one.
Okay, all right. See you later.
When it looks good, you just go to her.
That's good, thanks.
Hey, Stall, you heard about that center coming up down there, right? Okay. She's dead around here. So dead. I mean, seriously, he could pass me at any time, man. That Teresa Wood coming up, I don't think we may go 3 wide and through there. I don't want to crowd him. I don't know where he's going to get up, but, oh, he's up on the shore. He's up on the shore, shoot. We get him around quick then. We get him around quickly. Yeah, we get him around quick. We'll slow down enough. He'll be able to just, he'll be able to shoot on around us pretty quick. That's gonna work out good. Everybody moving, man. See, I'm telling you, I am legitimately a huge fan of my peers. These fellas out here. I got a YouTube channel, but there's some dudes out here can drive some boats. Man, these fellas there's some excellent wheelmen out here. They are some dandies. Saying, man, it looks it's just crazy looking. It really is. All that sand. Yeah. There's some corvettemen over there. There's some of that we've seen that would just rip the bottom of a boat or barge or something. Looked to me like there's some. Where was it? Man, I want to say. I can't remember. It's on the chart. I'd have to see, but there's some we saw some sunk revetment lower end of a turn somewhere, and it was like, dang, we marked it on the chart, and I can't remember where it was. It was when Mike was on there. Me and him saw it somewhere. And I can't remember where. I'm gonna pull up on these buoys here a little bit, and then it'll keep me up on them, and it'll give him room to come on by. See, I'll kind of stay over here, and it'll give him room to shoot on by in a bend, or not in a bend, but in the slacker or swifter water over on that side. Get up on them a little more. that he gets looking down that bank straight, then he can just drive. He can keep coming and he'll shoot on around me. It'll stay, it little bottom end there, a little thicker than what actually not thick, it just for making a maneuver where I was trying to jump up on that turn quicker. And the stern kind of got off in there a little bit. I was hoping I could catch a little bit of that slacker water and then I can lift that stern. Try to make this maneuver happen a little quicker. Feathering them rudders a little much. Trying to give him good room though. Once I get down to that buoy right there, he's gonna have plenty of room. Lift that stern, give him some room. Go watch catching that head in slack water over there. It's always a little concern, but it's really not. It hadn't been too much of an issue. You see, there are no whiskers on those buoys right there. So the further you get over there towards the bank, I wouldn't be over there on that buoy right there, but the point being, it's slacker water over there. So kind of catching that head and letting it get it up without it. I don't want it to do like that. Not much a chance. We got it. Point her down the open water and he'll have a straight shot now. See, he'll slide over. He'll fall off now. He'll kind of let it fall off and then shoot around us. And as this opens up, he'll shoot on. Well, actually, be like right in through here. He'll start shooting around us. stern, let him slide on by. Make you even have mow quicker. See, you fall off. Shoot all around us. Cool her off a little bit. Keep her up. Don't fall off. I'm staying over this side of the sailing line. Not gonna crowd nobody. I think it's looking pretty good. Oh yeah. What is he? 1, 2. I guess I can't tell. You got some big borders on the stern. Kind of. Looking good. Kind of hold her steady here. So he kind of give him something to play off of. I don't want to be sliding my stern around or nothing. Let him do his deal. Worked out pretty good. Worked out pretty good. This video is going to take me forever to upload. It's 50 minutes already. I might have to, well, we get down here. This evening down here at Baton Rouge, it might upload a little quicker. So yeah, see, he's going to have plenty of room. Plenty of room. Oh yeah, we got it rolling. Looking good to me. good. See, he's just making 10, 9, 8. Yeah, he's making 10. We're making 6. Not a lot of speed out here today. Not a lot of speed. This river's slack. Anyway, go 3 wide. 3 wide on the lower. Actually, he probably gonna be around us before we get to that trees of wood. Like when a plan comes together. Worked out good. Worked out good. We all got around a turn. And we got on around us. Didn't hold nobody up. And then get back up to speed now. Superstar Canal. Still straight back? It don't matter to me. I'm good with the 2 whistles if you want.
All set 'em? That's all right. That'll work. I'll stay on the buoys. Rob.
See on the 2 there. Stone straight.
Chase y'all. Thank you.
That worked. Everybody made everybody happy. Look at that. I make everybody happy. Got the Carl Center coming up. Didn't slow him up none. The Teresa Wills got a hold for us and the Lester Cruz coming out behind us anyway. So yeah, worked out good, fellas. Worked out good, fellas.